Yeah, my name is Nura Jibo from African Climate Change Research Center, Duse, Jigawa State, Nigeria. I'm the United Nations designated contact point on climate change, and I'm the Secretary General of African Climate Change Research Center based in northern Nigeria. Yeah, what we do under our own NGO, that is African Climate Change Research Center, we are more of climate change adaptation, where we work on desertification and deforestation problems in northern Nigeria. In Nigeria, 75% of our lands have been degraded by desertification and deforestation. So we feel like as an NGO, we would want to work on 3G programs. We have what we call 3G programs, going green at grassroots, where we engage primary school pupils and secondary school students in tree planting. That is the going green at grassroots at lower energy level. But at higher energy level, we do intensive research work, purely scientific research, especially on climate change and health. But I'm particularly interested in codex research. The codex research, I personally picked interest on codex research, coordinated research on climate downscaling experiment, where is the aim thing globally. The attempt is to reduce general climate modeling or global climate modeling into regional climate modeling by downscaling it up at higher resolutions but lower spectrum. I made 2 presentations in Stockholm, at University of Stockholm this year. One on Africa, regional climate, multiple data analysis and management, and the other one on Africa and global scientific politics and governance. The idea of the second paper that I presented on Africa and global climate change politics and scientific governance is to kind of tell the whole world that there is a complete departure from politics and climate science. We should put more emphasis on the climate science than the political angle of it. I think this is, in a nutshell, what we basically do as a research center. And if you have any questions, observations, or criticisms, I think you are highly welcome. Yeah. Actually, the way we impact on local communities is to get in the primary schools, engage for pupils from primary 5 and primary 6. Then we go to secondary schools, we engage the secondary school students in tree planting. Every student or pupil that is able to take care of his or her trees, we give them stipend as a kind of encouragement. We give them stipends or gift so that eventually we will take care of all the trees that are getting extinct. But we are being strategic by planting by giving them economic trees to plant, so that at the end of the day they will generate income out of it or therefrom. This is what we have done in a state in northwestern Nigeria, that is Jigawa, Duse, for instance. We planted about 5,000 trees in 6 primary schools and secondary schools within Duse metropolis in Jigawa State, northern Nigeria. But we are constrained by finance and short of funding, because if you look at it, the whole world is undergoing global recession. Nigeria is not one, is one of them. My country is in recession now. So we can, as you could see, we could do very little in terms of funding. So we are agitating, or we are urging the global or the development partners to come over so that we can partner together and work together and salvage the climate.